Hi, Cody. It's Helen from Talk Radio.
How you doing, Helen? You all right?
Oh, good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm just missing all these idiots, mate, that are going on about things that are not. A guy talking about a tattoo and then getting tattoos removed. It's like some middle-class guy that just hasn't got a clue at all. And then some other guy trying to bring up race and stuff like that. And we're like, oh. I've been involved with firearms, babe. I've been involved with gangs. Do you know what I'm saying? And it just angers me that these people are so politically correct and stuff. It's his own body, it's his own tattoo. Like I say, there was a meaning behind it. He had to come out and defend himself and stuff. And like I say, with everything that's going on in the world, he doesn't glamorize it at all. He's got a reason behind it. He shouldn't. Like I say, if someone goes out, if he got a picture of a child, it doesn't mean he's a paedophile. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ellen.
No,
sorry.
Oh, no, that's really good. Like, Steve, with
everything that's going on in the world, down to firearms and guns and stuff, it's not down to footballers getting tattoos. It's down to bad political decisions and stuff. Policing being decimated under the Tory government. Bad political decisions, cost cutting. And then frontline policing has been decimated. Frontline police stations have closed down. Community stations at police stations have closed down. Places run police and the youth are running feral. And they're going on about a bloody tattoo on a footballer's bloody leg, which is relevant to his father that was gunned down. And he shouldn't have had to come out and defend himself, but he had to. And them two fight like chalk and cheese, them two, don't they? Alex is Conrad and who his sidekick is, I don't know.
Oh, it's Nick Dubois.
Nick.
Anyway, I'm going to put you through now, and it's just sort of like a few minutes.
How long before the break? Because the break's about 28 minutes past, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I just check your
Cody,
surname?
I'm a former prisoner, sweetheart. I've been involved, former gang member, been in prison.
Your surname?
Lachey.
Lachey.
Yeah,
okay,
I've been called, it gets pronounced Lachey, whatever.
Yeah, Lachey. All right, great. I'll put you through now. Thanks,
no worries, babe.
14 for Alconbury because of an accident. I'm Annie Gregson.
Imagine a place where you can find peace of mind for your business. You'll find it at the Ford Business Week event, with up to 3 years free servicing and maintenance when you finance a new Ford car or commercial vehicle on Ford contract hire between the 2nd and 10th of June. Experience the Ford range, including the self-charging Mondeo Hybrid and much more at your nearest Ford dealership. Ford. Together, we go further.
Provided by ALD Automotive, subject to status, business users only. You will not own the vehicle. Servicing and maintenance excludes tyre repair and replacement. Maximum mileage applies. Selected vehicles only. See Ford.co.uk for more information.
Get something for the weekend with Alexis Conrad. The Saturday Show on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
Welcome back to the show. It's 24 minutes past 6 o'clock. You're listening to Alexis Conrad here on Talk Radio. After the 7 o'clock news, you've got the Badass Women on Talk Radio all the way up till 10 o'clock. In with me in the studio, disagreeing with me, as always, Nick Dubois, who feels that Raheem Sterling is too much of a role model to be able to have a tattoo of his choice onto his leg. This comes from the Libertarian...
That's nearly what I said.
Nearly what he said. I want to hear your thoughts. 0344 499 1000 is the number you need, or you can tweet us at Talk Radio. But let's get our first guest up. There's a former prisoner and anti-gun campaigner, Cody Lachey. Welcome to the show, Cody.
How you doing, gents? You all right?
Hello. So, are you outraged by the M16 tattooed on a footballer's shin?
Not at all. Not at all. If he was brandishing a firearm, then I'd be the first person to jump on the bandwagon.
I think if you brought one with him to training, then we'd have an issue.
No, do you know what? The fact, right, when he's in front of goal, right, when he cuts in from the wing and stuff, people shout, shoot, right, pull the trigger, right, all relevant to the thing. But the fact is, he got a tattoo on him. He had to come out and defend it because everyone jumped on the bandwagon, the politically correct brigade jumped on it, right? Like I say, he's not glamorizing it. There's a personal reason behind that tattoo. Now, like I say, it's a tattoo. It's his own body. It's his own skin. Now, footballers are not known for their intelligence levels, right? But like I say, it's a reason personal to him. He's not brandishing a firearm. He's not posting pictures on Instagram holding a firearm. That would be that I would jump on the bandwagon then as someone that's been involved with gun crime and stuff like that, being arrested for firearms and being involved with gangs in the criminal underworld. I would have jumped on it. But with everything that's going on, you've got to look. The gun crime and knife crime epidemic that's beyond words is down to bad political decisions. Community police stations have closed down. Policing numbers have been decimated under the Tory government. Polices are unpoliced. And like I say, gun crime, knife crime is soaring. Cressida Duck, the Metropolitan Borough Police chief and stuff, she's absolutely clueless. Like I say, they want to blame it on drill music, grime music, social media and stuff. They don't look, they're all contributing factors. But you've got to look at the bigger picture, man. I mean, come on. These people ringing up talking about, oh, well, it's going to get people to get other firearm tattoos. It's like, come on. What do you know, really?
Cody, I don't think anyone has rung us yet to say this means he's going to go out, someone's going to go out and buy a gun.
But they've been saying he's a role model.
Well, no, I'm saying he is a role model, not necessarily by choice. And Cody, you're spot on, by the way. These huge complex issues driving the serious violence crime, I agree with you. Even social media, I agree with you. It's not telling you to go out and get a knife to stab someone, right? Not the stuff I've seen anyway. You've got a whole complex set of reasons. But the reality is there are young, impressionable people out there, some of them who are very vulnerable, very scared, and actually shouldn't he have thought twice before putting out a picture which has this large machine gun on his leg at a time when we had this huge serious violence problem. There's no backstory that comes with an Instagram picture. All they see is a hero with a gun. Doesn't that just kind of send the wrong signal?
No, I don't. I disagree completely. Like I say, why should he have to put it out and say this is the reason for the tattoo? He knows what the tattoo stands for, so why is it down to tell the world? I got this tattoo because it could be touching a very raw nerve. The fact his father was gunned down, that probably had a significant emotional and psychological impact on that person. And the fact is, Raheem Sterling bettered himself. He didn't go down the route of going into gangs and gun crime and knife crime. He's not an offender. Like you say, he is probably a role model in the sense of he's a footballer, and children that are fans of Manchester City, obviously Raheem Sterling's club, will probably amount to be him and be in a position. They want to kick a ball around the pitch and earn huge whacking wages. Yeah. They don't want to brandish firearms in the street.
And here's the thing, Cody, I think maybe you'll agree with me. I think what gets me is the level of hypocrisy of all the people who find this offensive. And I'm talking to the people working with me here who are supporting the outrage on Raheem Sterling. You know, basically what this comes down to is is someone basically saying, hey, guns are cool? All right, that's the thing. That's the thing that everyone's getting upset.
Why else would you wear one?
Okay, but look at what we give our kids to play with.
Yeah, we seem to keep missing the point, though. His father was gunned down. This seems to go under the radar. He had to defend himself. He had to publicly come out and defend himself. Maybe he should have when he put the tattoo up and said, look, I got this tattoo because my father was gunned down.
Exactly.
There's a reason behind the tattoo. We don't criticise David Beckham's tattoos when he's having Christ and stuff like that. If he got a picture of a woman with a breast out, feminists would be jumping on the bandwagon. Oh, he's a sexist. If he got a picture of a child, people would be saying he's a paedophile. It's the same sort of rubbish. And it's with everything that's going on in the world. Like I say, if he was brandishing a firearm, if he went down the wrong route, he's turned his life around and become a success. And he's going to be representing us at the World Cup, right? He's not gone down the route of knocking around with the wrong people and going down the criminal world and selling drugs and shooting people. He's a footballer that got a tattoo because his father was shot dead when he was 2. The psychological and emotional impact it had on him could have crippled him. He turned it into a positive and he's become a role model. It's a tattoo. It's a bit of ink on his leg. His body, his skin to do what he wants with.
Cody, as a former prisoner and anti-gun campaigner, right, you must go out and meet a lot of people and try and influence them away from a life of crime and talk about the dangers of gun crime. I'm guessing that, but a lot of people I've worked with do similar things where they're going out and saying, I've been there, I've seen what it's like, you guys got to stay away from this. You're a role model in that sense, okay? And surely you understand that as a role model, you're under a bit more scrutiny. That if you say something to youngsters and then go and do something that's at odds with it, you will be undermining the good work that you do. All I'm really saying is, no, there's no need for outrage on Raheem Sterling. But shouldn't he, like maybe you, have to consider the fact that you are looked up to and think about the effect of what you're doing? That's all we're really saying.
Yeah, if his father wasn't gunned down and that tattoo didn't have a personal meaning to him, I mean, what are the chances of his father being gunned down by an M16 assault rifle, which are used in the military in America and stuff like that? So that's probably not, he could have put any sort of firearm. Like I say, I see what you guys are saying and I see where you're coming from. But like I say, at the end of the day, there's a meaning behind that tattoo. Every time a celebrity gets a tattoo, they shouldn't have to come out and defend defend it. Whatever the nature it is, whether it's a picture of their child, whether it's a store in Mexico, these gang members in Mexico, they get all their criminality from shooting people, murdering people, prison. They get them tattooed from head to toe in America, right? That's like glamorizing it. This guy, like I say, the reason behind it is because his father was gunned down when he was 2. And do you know what? If he would have gone down the route of gone into guns and firearms and taking pot shots at people in the street or brandishing a firearm on Instagram, I'd be with you.
I think he'd be in jail. Thanks, Cody. Thank you very much, Cody. That's Cody Lachey, former.
Cody, thanks so much for that.
No worries, sweetheart. Sorry for my passion. All right, speak to you later.
No, it's great.